The following review is going to be the Transformers Knight Rider 2024 Collaborative Autobot Agent Knight. So stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on the 2024 Transformers Knight Rider Collaborative Autobot Agent Knight. Now this is the Knight Rider Collaborative, and it's packed in the old 80s style packaging where you have a quick 4-step transformation. It says Transformers more than meets the eye. It is Autobot Agent Knight. There he is. There's good old K.I.T. in his vehicle and robot mode. Again, Agent Knight. And then you have the back of the packaging. Function, preserve human life in a world where crime never rests. Initiate turbo boost. Autobot Agent Knight is the perfect partner to help protect the innocent, the helpless, and the powerless from lawless criminals. That's taken from the old Knight Rider TV show, Transformers 40th years. And let's see, strength is a 9, intelligence, 9.5, speed a 9, and firepower 8. All right. Now, let's get this guy open. Now, I already opened him. I did an unboxing, so if you do this right, you can just unbox it where you want to. What you want to do is release all the plastic from the back. So, and it says Knight Rider right there, and there's K.I.T. in his vehicle mode. Let me change my camera. And you have 3 accessories. This is long gun. It's black. All right. And then 5mm port, and it is blast effect compatible. And then you have an Uzi type gun, which I'm not really sure why you got the Uzi. And then he comes with a Michael Knight type wrist communicator. He's talking to his wrist. Nowadays I do the same with my Google Pixel Watch. But back then, it was new technology. And here's the instruction booklet. Autobot Agent Knight. The name, I don't know about the name, but... And now, it doesn't come with 3 batteries. LR44, I grabbed these at my Dollar Tree, so they're $1.25. They come in a 4-pack. It just tells you how to put the batteries in. Lights and sounds, you push the button on the hood. Comes with 2 weapons. You can flip the headlights up and down. You can store all the weapons in the vehicle mode. And then here is all the transformation. And when he's in robot mode, the 2 guns could fit in the 2 hands. The 2 guns could fit on the wings. And the wrist communicator can stay on the hand. And you can keep the wrist communicator too. Throughout the whole thing. So you don't need to transform them. Okay. So now let's look at K.I.T. Alright, so you got the Autobot symbol there. Part of my light, I don't have any more of my lights. The lights are above me and I can't move them in my temporary apartment. I got flooded out during Hurricane Helene, if you didn't know. So, Autobot symbol right there. You got the 2 sets of headlights on each side, and then you got these are cool little pop-up headlights. Take your finger there, and you push on the bottom, and the headlights pop up, and here is that button, like that, but we'll get to that later. You got the scoop on the hood. All the 4 wheels are pinned on. They got the little Pontiac symbol. It was a Trans Am. Get the little light there. You got the door and the key fob, which is pretty cool with the keyhole. Again, you got another back wheel. You got a red light. Now, they have the the Knight chest piece symbol back here. But originally, he had a license plate that said Knight on it. Now, I don't know why they didn't have it on this guy. That would have been cool. Like Ecto-1's got Ecto-1 on the back. But they just did the, it was the flag, Foundation for Law and Government. That was their symbol. And you got the brake lights right there. And another thing that he doesn't quite have a spoiler. K.I.T.T had a spoiler, but it's built in, and you really can't see it. But he did have a spoiler. And then the other side, top. Later on, he got T-tops, but this is just the basic top. Whoops, sorry, K.I.T.T. And then here is the bottom. Now, for storage, you have, I guess, holding it this way, you have a horizontal, smaller hole, and you have a vertical, taller hole. So, you take the Uzi, and you have 2 horizontal tabs on each side. So, we're just going to stick this one. I don't know why, but it's never easy to stick these things. There. That one's in. And when you look at the gun, he's only got this tab on this one side right there. And so you can stick this gun right here. And they're pretty tight. They're not going to fall off. And what you want to do is take this wrist right here. It's got a little slot there. This has a tab there. Whoop. So you just want to put this in on the wrist. There you go. All right, and let's just peg this back in. And now he's all his weapons and accessories on him. Now we'll go through the voices. All right, so it says you can hold it down. Speaks in English only. So if you hold it down and hold it down, you can see the old light bar, and then you just tap it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll just go through them all.
The voice of K.I.T.T Industry 2000's microprocessor, K.I.T.T for easy reference. K.I.T.T if you prefer.
All right.
Hold on, this could be a bit bumpy.
Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll just do a couple more sounds. I'm glad
This is the right way.
they actually got lights and sirens.
Thank you, sir. I am the voice of K.I.T.T Industry 2000's microprocessor, K.I.T.T for easy reference. K.I.T.T if you prefer.
And I think we've been through all of them.
Could be a bit bumpy.
And after 2 minutes, it'll shut off. And it rolls pretty good. Well, I got a glass top table right here, but still, it more like slides. But that's it for the vehicle mode. Now, I've got a couple of comparisons. I was able to bring a few of my figures over. So, most of them are in storage. But I did bring, I had a 1 tote of all my Rodimus Primes I brought with me, and I threw a few in there. So this is Hot Rod. Now, obviously not to scale, but that's a deluxe. Now, this I got in the mail since my flood. This is the Deluxe Optimus Prime from Legacy United, which I haven't done a review on him yet, but he's next in line. And now here's my Commander class Optimus Prime. Oh, see, there it goes. Again, I got this guy after the flood, so I haven't done a review on him yet. I really haven't had time to play with him that much. But still, K.I.T.T is a little bigger, but that's fine. Another new figure I got is the Bumblebee Core Class Starscream. So that's just a Core Class figure. And I did manage to get my Leader Class Whoop. So that's a Leader Class versus the... I guess this would be probably a Voyager figure if I had to say. Alright, now we'll transform K.I.T.T. Okay, to transform Agent Knight, aka K.I.T.T, first we're going to take off the gun. So just unpeg these, put them to the side. Now the arms are pegged in, so we're going to unpeg the arm from right there. And we're just going to move these out to the side and rotate the hand so the hand's up. Alright, next one, lift this up, rotate this out, rotate the arm. Then we're going to open up the doors. You just want to pull here and just open the doors up. These ball joints are always popping out. Okay, so we're going to open these up, and now we have that. Next, we're going to take the doors. We're going to open on the feet up, turn it around, release the top. Okay? And that will free these up. So you want to rotate this, kind of like the old Prowl, the old Datsuns. You want to rotate the legs all the way out like that. Okay? Close the doors up, push the feet in, and then you can take the little heels or the toes and bring the toes out and rotate this 180 and separate the legs. So now you have something like the old Veritech walker. Okay? So now we're at this part. What we want to do is you want to take your thumb and you want to push this in right here in the hood. Okay? Pull that back till it snaps in right there. Then what we're going to do is take the head. You're going to rotate the head up and then turn this around. Okay? So now what you want to do is you want to bring this forward, but it's on this joint right here. So you want to bring it forward, and at the same time you want to move this, you want to compress it. So you're compressing, let's see if I can show you, this joint right back here. See how this joint right back here? You want to compress it all the way down, and what's going to happen is the abs are going to lock in right there. And I just accidentally pushed a button. Okay, so now we're on the home stretch. Okay, while we're here, we can bring the arms down. And the arms don't really lock into place. That's the only bad thing about this. The arms just, I wish there was a way to lock this in, but it doesn't. It just goes in there like that. And then this, you have options. Okay, now what you're normally supposed to do is a little tab here, and it's supposed to be right, you can snap it right in there. Or up here, you could snap it in like that. Or, for some reason, this is on a joint where you can rotate it. So if you want, you can just rotate, whoops. You can rotate it down like this and have it like that. But I think the official configuration is you put it like that. Okay? Or you can put it like this. Either way. And for some reason mine's slanted, so you got to get a good, the feet, there's no heel, there's just a toe but no heel. So you just got to get them to stand up like that. And again, his wrist is still on, his wrist communicator is still on there. So basically what you want to do is you want to make sure this guy is completely compressed. Put your thumb here and push him down as far as he can go until it locks into place. He might be a little loose, but that's okay. And the wings are even, you can rotate the wings like this. I mean, it's pretty cool how the wings are on that rotation. So you can have the wings however you want it. And then the guns, and you can put in his hand. And now you have Agent Michael Knight, or Agent Knight, is all armored up for duty. And if you want, stick out his headlights, and then you have the kit lights and sounds. Alright. And that is it. Now, this, I don't know yet. I mean, the official, yeah, that's the official way. But for some reason, like I said, it's on that twisty turny thing. So I'm just going to put it right back here for now. And that is your Agent Knight all transformed in his robot now, articulation. Well, let's look at that head piece. This is as high as my new stand will go. So we'll just go freehand. You look at the head piece. It is an all new mold. He's got that cool red visor. He's got the red on top, the silver face. He's got a mouth. So pretty cool head sculpt. He's got silver on there. Now I kind of wish they would have done like the hot rod where you can hide his goggles. But and then I don't know why they picked the blue there. The blue to me kind of throws it off. I just wish it would have been maybe more of a silver. They could have kept the gunmetal gray there, but for some reason they opted blue or even red. Since he's got a red light, the red would have been neat on here. But let's see. So you got the hood of the car. There's not much you can do with this since it holds all the electronics. Goes pretty neat. The legs, I think the legs are pretty, except for the feet right there, they're pretty hollow. I mean, they're pretty solid. There's no hollowness on the back of the legs. Now the back, yeah, he's very thin, but he doesn't have any kibble off his back, which is good. And let's see, the head does a whole 360. You can look up, you can look down. The arms will do 360 degrees. They'll go out to the side. They'll bend 90 at the elbow, and then you got elbow more than 90. Then you got elbow rotation, and the hands, you got hand rotation. All ball joint. Simple ball joint, and you got complete hand rotation. Now, I wish there was a way to lock this in, but there's not a way. Other arm, you got the same thing. You got the arm up like that. You got complete waist rotation, 180. Let's see, he's got 90-degree kick forward. He's got more than 90 degrees kick back. He can do the whole split. He's got a joint right here at the hip, which is pretty neat. And then you can do more than 90 degrees at the knee. And this can go, this ankle rocker, you can rock back and forth and go up and down. So he's pretty maneuverable. The only thing I don't like are the arms. They did it on I think they did the Datsun arms better, but for some reason they didn't quite nail these arms. But I mean, they had the whole chest to work with, but you couldn't do nothing with it. All right, now we'll do some little comparisons we got. So we're gonna bring in Studio Series Hot Rod. So this is a deluxe, well, Voyager price with all the accessories, but this is a deluxe size figure. So I would say that Agent Knight is more of a Voyager size. Here's our deluxe G1 Universe Optimus Prime, which I think I'm going to get to this guy next because he should be pretty easy to do. And you have Starscream, the core class Starscream figure. Just a little guy. And we're going to bring in our Commander class Optimus Prime. And I like these two guys. I think that it's pretty good. I mean, this guy is real bulky, but not quite scaled. And then you've got Swoop. So you saw how big Swoop was in Dino mode, but in robot sizes, the guys are pretty good scale. So let's see. Here you have a Commander class, a Commander class, but not a leader class. Then you got your Voyager, your Deluxe, and your core size figure. So I think he scales the best with Swoop, I'm going to say. But that is our Agent Knight with our robot comparisons. And he's pretty cool. I was an 80s kid, so I grew up with Transformers, and I grew up with Knight Rider. So I was glad they came out with him. We always wanted a kit figure. I know there have been ones with, there was an Optimus Prime G1 trailer that looked like the flag truck, the big 18-wheel that Kit used to ride into. But for them to make that, that's got to be huge because this guy's pretty big. I wish I had my Gigawatt and my Ecto 1 to show you, but he definitely doesn't size up good with Ecto 1. I think he sizes up with good, but Gigawatt he doesn't because Gigawatt's a tiny little guy. And that is Agent Knight. Okay, now what we're going to do is just transform him back. So, we're going to take the guns off. Because I always transform these guys back. The guys that don't are doing you a disservice when they only go one way. Because a lot of times it's a lot easier to go from robot. When you expand, you go from vehicle mode to robot mode. And expanding it's always easier than compressing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to, let's see, rotate these in, I believe. Right? And we're going to lift this up and get all of this out of the way. We're going to take the head, spin it around, and tuck the head back in. And then we're going to take our thumb, and we're just going to come under this piece, and we're just going to snap that back in. All right? So, then we're going to rotate, and we'll do the feet next. Okay, so again, we're going to fold the toes in, pull this out. Okay, you can do that if you want. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fold it up. So, and it's a really tight, I love these ratchets, they're real tight. So these you want to pull up like that, and you want to put that in like that, so the back of the car. I like how they hide the feet. Now you can is, if you haven't expanded these on that one joint, remember you have these joints right here where you can double bend them on. What you can do is you got a tab there and you can plug the top of the car in. So we're ready on, whoops, yep, Kit signing off. So now, what you want to do is you want to rotate these in. All right, now you don't just, you twist them as you rotate. So you kind of, if you don't just rotate them in like that, you gotta, as you rotate them in, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have this is gonna go into that little tab, and then you're gonna have the hand tab is gonna go in here. So push that in, and then you want to take the arm and push this in like that. Okay, now we'll do the other side. Okay, you have that tab right there is going to go in a slot right there. And then if you fold the hands right, you got that tab is going to go right here. And push that in. And then you just close the doors up. Push make sure the arms are in. Then just make sure these are tight and they're 90 degrees. So just give that a quick snug. Quick snug. Arms are in, feet are in, and Kit's back to normal in his robot mode. And then again, you put the, let's see, this, oh, the small one goes on this side. And I'm going to display my guy in car mode. Normally, I display my figures in robot mode. I had this big, nice curio cabinet. It was glass and it had lights in it, and I've shown it on a few of my videos, but unfortunately it was under 21 inches of seawater, salt water. So I had to get rid of it, and like I said, all of my Transformers are in totes. So I'm going to have to find some way of displaying my figures once the house is rebuilt in about 8 months. All right, now we're back to Night Ride. Very, very cool Trans Am. I love the sound effects. Again, not much you can do with the chest. They could have made this a smaller piece, but so when you get it, you just got to take off. I'll say this: just take off these 2 screws. Leave this screw in, but when you get it, just take these 2 screws off. Put your 3 batteries in, plus side up. And then put these back on and you're all set. And this is, we'll do a few more. I love that. And they actually sell lights like this for your car on Amazon.
Very
But,
well.
alright, so I don't know what else to say. That is your Knight Rider 2024 Transformers Collaborative. We have the Trans Am, I'd say about 1980 something Trans Am, Pontiac Trans Am. And I wish they would have done a super pursuit mode. That would have been neat. But that would have been, you know, panels flipping out here, panels flipping out here. But I could see why they did the original kit, which I'm happy with. At least I got a Trans Am. Spoiler would have been nice, but you know what? This is kit. So, okay, Michael, on my way. Rodimusbill. And if you stuck around, of course, I forgot to show you two things. One, this little waist part right here, it does flip out. I don't know why, but it does flip out. And if you want to know about the doors, okay, you've got the big, you've got a tab there and a tab here. So what you can do with the gun is you can put this tab in the door slot like that. Alright, so there's one of his guns. Now the other one, you're going to have to do this way. Because they're not the same sizes. This is a bigger hole than this. So you can do the other one like that. So if you just want to do them in robot mode, you've got the one gun facing down like this and the other Uzi straight. So now you can just display him however you like him. Alright? Okay, now Rodimusbill is signing off. See ya.